What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to start. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the Three Kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Hit me up in my DMs, and I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, what is going on, people? What is up? Hey. What is up? It is Tuesday. Let me apologize ahead of time. So the people downstairs have not construction, but construction going on. Drills and saws and shit. And it's just real out. So if you hear it in the background, just know I apologize up front because these people ain't shit. I hate to go down there and show my ass, but that's what we're dealing with. Hello to all of you all, my wonderful, lovely pupils. How are you today? See, there they go. I hear y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they already down there drilling. I couldn't even get it out my mouth good. They already down there drilling. Anyway, we here. How are y'all today? I hope y'all are having a fabulous Tuesday, a wonderful Tuesday. I will not be live tomorrow. I'll probably be live on Thursday. I'll be on location though, because tomorrow is a travel day for me. So I'll be traveling tomorrow, but I should be able to go live Thursday afternoon. So I'll keep you all abreast and posted on that. But yeah, we got some things to talk about today. I told y'all, let me go ahead and say hi to y'all. Let me take my attendance, and then after that, we'll get started. Hey, Lamone, what's going on? Lamone say like has already been hit. Okay, what's going on, Jason? What's good, bro? I got all the men's up in here, ladies. I have all of my my men have checked in up front, ladies. My men These are not members of the Rainbow Coalition compound. These are members over there for y'all. These are men over there for y'all, not for me and those of us down here at the Rainbow Coalition compound. So they done checked there early to let y'all know that they is in here. Hey, Lamone. Tracy, hey, how you doing, boo? How you doing, my love? Xavier, how are you? Call monitors have checked in. Tanya, there go my boo. How you doing, Tanya? Gabby, good to see you, boo. Cross country cruiser, you know I always love it when you got your face in the place. Chloe Rio, what's going on? Jeannie, how are you, my friend? Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Oh, I'm good, honey. I'm good. Cassandra, how are you? Kate, oh God, here go Kate. Hey, Cajun, how you doing? Got to make sure you acting right today. Hey, Sharice, boo. Marla, what's going on, sweetheart? Montrez, what's good, bro? Lovely 31 blueprint, looking lovely as ever. Um, Monk Chip, how are you, Monk Chip? You know, I've been missing you. Sometimes I see you, sometimes I don't. But I know when I don't see you, Monk Chip, I know where you be at. You be letting them people work you too hard over there down to the South Carolina, Monk Chip. You know we'll come over there and take care of that for you if you need us to. Just saying. Hey, Symmetry, how are you, boo? Thursday, I will be. Well, yeah, I know, Tanya, you're gonna be partying this weekend. I told y'all, Tanya have some of the best weekends on the planet. If you ever want to live vicariously through somebody, Tanya is the one who you want to live through. Okay. Anyway, she about to have her a good weekend. Danny said, I'm here in the background. She over there on the West Coast. She said, I'm here in the background if you need me. Hey, Spicy Original. How you doing, boo? Lemon Kush Pepper. Ciao. You stood up for me last night, really? I saw you in the comments section, Cajun. I still love you though. I still love you. Hmm. Anyway, I told y'all that today it wasn't a, it was a light celebrity news story today, which is apropos because I said yesterday that I would start off with our sugar spike segment so I could really get to some of those stories that I really wanted to hit yesterday and just didn't because we got wrapped up in that lady, that whore and her fuck shit yesterday. And thank y'all who came up to talk about her and drag her and come up here, but we got caught up in her and her foolishness yesterday. So we didn't quite get to all of our sugar spike moments yesterday, but certainly today we will certainly get to them today. I got some people to drag in our sugar spike moments today, one of which will be my frat brother. Now, Cajun, you can't be coming over here talk about you fighting Harold. The people will beat you down over here by Harold. They will not allow you to have any Harold slander over here in these chats. That's a good way for them to time you out real fast. You come over here talking about Harold, baby, you'll find yourself on the timeout list. You'll find yourself in school suspension. I'm just telling you what I know. You want to get on the in school suspension list real fast? Talk about Harold, and they'll gather you, child. She's still online defending her diet, child. Girl, let it go, sweetheart. Let it go, Amanda. Let it go. I'm eating snack of the day. Lifesaver gummies, wild berry. She's still over there windmilling. Child. I'm not gonna forget today. I always forget to put the banner up. My best friend be watching from the bushes. Say, you forgot to put your banner up so the people know how to contribute. Child, I be forgetting. Child. You see, I'm side eyeing you, right, Cajun? So, you like the Lifesaver original? Listen, nobody eats Lifesavers original, Montrez. Eating Lifesavers original is like eating the red pack of Skittles. Nobody eats the red pack of Skittles. Nobody. And so, like saying I eat original lifesavers is like saying I eat the red pack of Skittles. You got to go to a good grocery store, or a good CVS or Walgreens and get the other flavors. Like they have the neon one flavor ones. It's one called neon. They have duo gummies, lifesaver gummies, where it's two flavors. They of course have the wild berry. It's a bunch of them out there. You gotta step your snack game up, Montrez. You know we likes the snack over here. Anyway, I'm feeling a ginger ale today, so I'm gonna have me this good ginger ale, this good Canada Dry. I don't know how I feel about this. I picked up the wrong kind. This caffeine free. I picked up the wrong kind. It's all right, but I need my regular one. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, it is now time for your sugar spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That he gave. His only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Wait, Schweppes is the worst. Schweppes is on the bottom of the list in terms of ginger ale, okay? I said I messed up and got the caffeine-free Canada Dry. Now, had I got the regular Canada Dry, not the caffeine-free, I would be having my life. The hierarchy in ginger ales, well, the most potent one, the most potent one is, I can't think of it. I think it's called Round Rock Ginger Ale. It's so potent. They put it in a glass jar. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you the name of it right now. It starts with an I. It's called Round. It's something. It's called Red Rock. Red Rock Ginger Ale. That's what it's called. That's there. Now, when you drink the Red Rock Ginger Ale, please understand, you gonna know real fast, oh, bitch, this is ginger ale. This ain't nothing to fuck off with, okay? Red Rock, and they only give it to you in the little, you ain't gonna get you ain't get nothing this size, baby. It's gonna be like half of this size. It's gonna be in the glass bottle, okay? Glass, not even plastic. Because, baby, when you take that first swig, it's gonna knock everything out of here. Everything gonna get knocked out. Do you hear me? Red Rock. So that is Red Rock first. Right. You get that little 8 ounce. Is it 8 ounce? Because I feel like it's 6 ounce. But you get like that 8 to 6 ounce bottle, baby. That's it. That's all you need. That is all you need. Okay, listen. That's what you drink. You know how your grandparents or whatever told you drink some ginger ale. That's what they was talking about when they say drink ginger ale when you sick, because that thing will kill anything. That Red Rock. Now I have Verner's, but Verner's doesn't call itself ginger ale. I think I think they're called ginger. I think there's ginger soda. They don't classify themselves as ginger ale. But you can taste in the Verner's that is much more ginger in that than you get in the classic ginger ales. Now Canada Dry, of the big three, Canada Dry, Schweppes, and Seagram's, Canada Dry is at the top. Preferably, if you could get me the blackberry Canada Dry, it'll change your life. The blackberry Canada Dry will change your life. Let me tell you something. It will change your life. Schweppes is next. Seagram's is the worst. Seagram's is way at the bottom. I don't even know why Seagram's even made a ginger ale. They need to let that go, okay? Yeah, Cajun, if you go find that Red Rock, it's like I said, it's in a glass bottle. It ain't gonna be in no plastic. You'll get like I think it's an 8 pack. It's like either a 6 pack. I think it's an 8 pack, and it's the small I think it's either 6 ounce or 8 ounce bottles. And baby, you take that first swig of it, you be like, ooh, ooh, oh, baby, it knock everything up out. Verner's and vanilla ice cream. Interesting, Diamond Pearl Gem. Listen, that blackberry Canada Dry is everything, honey. You like the red? I thought they had a cranberry flavor too. Spicy original. Ciao. Anyway, let me commence to our sugar spike segment today. So I ain't even got the dossier up, y'all. I don't even have the dossier up yet, girl. Girl, I ain't even got it up. Hold on. Hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment. All right. So our first story in the dossier is you see my frat brother over there, and you see that troll Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now I'm gonna have to drag my frat brother in the Democratic Party for a little bit. So let me tell you what these bastards got going on. Let me tell you what these bastards got going on. So y'all know over on this channel, we've been chronicling the fact that the Republican Party has been losing votes and people been retiring, and they're down to just one vote keeping them in power, right? One vote is what separates them from being the majority party in the House of Representatives to the minority party. So a couple weeks ago, we also reported, I think it was like a week and a half ago, excuse me, we also reported that Marjorie Taylor Greene said that she had authored a motion to vacate the speakership. And Kevin McCarthy made that outrageous deal where all it takes is one vote and you could be put out the speakership, right? So she's so mad about that bill that President Biden just signed, so mad about it that she said, yeah, she's already considering it. Well, we also talked last week about the fact that Representative Thomas Massey of the great state of Kentucky was the first one on record to say, yeah, I'm gonna go along with Marjorie on this one. Me and my girl Marjorie, yeah, we're gonna go together on this one. So if she put the bill up, I will co-sponsor it and I will second it. Paul Gosar, fucktard out of the great state of Arizona, is also on record saying that he would support it, right? This is a motion to vacate the speakership. Now, if they did that, I told you they only have a 1-seat majority in the Republican Party, which means that it's a very real possibility if his seat is vacated that that if the Dems all vote, down party line, Hakeem Jeffries could be the new Speaker of the House, giving the Democratic Party the upper hand. However, these, oh my God, I can't even use the term feckless. Hey, Harold, I can't even use the term feckless to describe these Democrats. Like it's just so ridiculous. When I tell you when I tell you what I'm about to read to you, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Because I read this headline and I wanted to just throw something. Hey, Miss Trisha P. Hey, Kelly Hans. Hey, everybody coming in. When I read this headline, I just wanted to throw something. Here's the headline. Democratic leaders say they'll shield Speaker Mike Johnson from Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to vacate the speakership. That's what we're dealing with. Let me read this fuck shit. House Democratic leaders announced today that they will protect Speaker Mike Johnson, Republican of Louisiana, from a potential conservative coup, all but ensuring the Speaker will keep the gavel through the remainder of the term. The proclamation from Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, Democrat of New York, Democratic Whip Catherine Clark of Massachusetts, and Democratic Caucus Chair Pete Aguilar of California is a remarkable development in the turbulent speaker saga that hobbled the GOP's governing majority from the earliest days of the 118th Congress, an unprecedented promise by the minority party to prop up an opposing leader for the sake of stabilizing chamber business. Their announcement serves as a response to Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's threat to oust Johnson over a series of deals he cut with President Biden, most recently on federal spending, government surveillance, and aid to Ukraine. Greene's resolution, introduced more than a month ago, has been endorsed by only two other GOP Johnson critics, Thomas Massey and Paul Gosar. And a number of rank and file Democrats have been vowing for months that they will shield the speaker from an internal revolt if he ushered those bills through the chamber. The new backing from Jeffries, Clark, and Aguilar means not only that those Democrats have political cover to cross the aisle to rescue Mike Johnson, but the numbers will almost certainly swell, insulating the speaker from Marjorie Taylor Greene's ouster effort. Here is what Democratic leaders said in a statement issued earlier today. Quote, at this moment, upon completion of our national security work, the time has come to turn the page on this chapter of pro-Putin Republican obstruction. We will vote to table Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to vacate the chair. If she invokes the motion, it will not succeed. End of quote. Here's what Marjorie Taylor Greene wrote on her Twitter platform. If the Democrats want to elect him and some Republicans want to support the Democrats' chosen speaker, I'll give them the chance to do it. I'm a big believer in recorded votes because putting Congress on record allows every American to see the truth and provides transparency to our votes. Americans deserve to see the uniparty on full display. I'm about to give them their coming out party. End of quote. Now, not to be one that agrees with fucktard Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I'm with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Put it on the floor. Because if the Democrats do, see, this is the fuck shit that I'm talking about. This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Because I promise you, y'all trying to play nice with people who don't play nicely, okay? Hey, Green Girl, listen. Hey, SJ. Just as sure as you all vote to keep this bastard in the goddamn speakership, the first chance he gets, he's going to cut you. The first chance he gets to fuck y'all over, he's going to do that. He's going to do that. He's going to go right back over there with all of the other MAGA Republicans. Please be clear. Mike Johnson is as conservative as it gets over there. He's over there in the Marjorie Taylor Greenes and Paul Gossers and Matt Gaetz. He's over there with them. He was over there sitting with them, frolicking with them, voting with them, and lockstep and key with them, with the most Republican and conservative faction of the Republican Party. He is not the one that y'all need to be making these stances with. That's not the hill that you want to die on. Not no fucking Mike Johnson. And this is the bullshit as to why these people will never be in power. They don't want to be in power when they do have all three branches of government. When they did have all three branches of government, they fucked around and did nothing with it. They're not trying to really be leaders. They're not really trying to do anything. They want to play victim because stupid ass people like the Dems believe victim politics is the only way they can get votes. Instead of being leaders, instead of saying, no, We're going to stand on our principles. We're going to stand on our values. Let them bastards over there fight it out. Fuck them and fuck their lives. Let them burn their side of the aisle down to the ground. We are going to be over here fighting for the American people. But this goes back to what I've been saying to you all for years. I've pointed stuff like this out for years. The Democrats and their leaders are more happy, more amenable to, more in line with supporting Republicans than they are supporting members of their own caucus. Let me say again, they are more apt to support MAGA Republicans, to say out loud, full throated, that we're going to give our support to make sure that bastard Mike Johnson keeps his seat as Speaker. Are you serious? Do you know the bills that this young man has tried to support? It never got to the floor. This is the same young man that when he was in Louisiana voted to have the government not be able to send any more SNAP and public assistance to Louisiana. This is the same man who voted while he was in Louisiana as a legislator in Louisiana that there should be no restrictions on, I shouldn't say restrictions, but there should be no oversight on police and policing in the great state of Louisiana at all. This is that same guy. This is the same man who's on record saying that abortion should be illegal across the fruited plains from sea to shining sea with no exceptions at all. He is on record saying that. This is the same man who's on record saying he believes that any mention of race, any mention of black people should not happen in schools. This is that Mike Johnson. And you, Hakeem Jeffries, and the leaders of the Democratic Party have the audacity to flat-footed say, I'm going to support this bastard and make sure that he keeps the speakership. All the while, you are allowing Republicans to censure Ilhan Omar. They have a motion right now that's about to be put on the floor to censure Ilhan Omar, who literally said Israeli students have the right to protest. And because she said they had the right to protest against genocide, and she used the word genocide to describe the real genocide going on over there in Israel, they are putting a motion on the floor to censure Ilhan Omar. And I guarantee you there will be Democrats that will support that censure, and the censure will get upheld. But y'all won't protect her. Y'all won't protect any of the progressives, right? But you are lockstep and key to support an ultra conservative MAGA Republican and the fact that he can keep his fucking speakership. Fuck you bitches and fuck your life. Let the shit burn to the ground at this point. I really don't give a shit. Listen, I told y'all this year is not about Washington, D.C., because these bastards have proven over and over again that they don't mean us no goddamn good. They don't give a shit about us. Any chance they get, they say fuck y'all and fuck y'all lives. We need to focus on these state legislatures, these state gubernatorial races, these state representatives, these state senators. That's what we need to focus on, because those bastards can affect us much more. These people, they ain't gonna do nothing anyway. What the fuck you trying to keep him with the speakership anyway? You bastards ain't been able to pass no legislation. You passed what, 2 pieces of legislation in the whole 2 years that you've been the 118th Congress? And that's what you have to rest your laurels on? That makes y'all feel happy and you want him to keep the speakership? This is the fuck shit that I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And y'all know we have chronicled race after race after race around the country where these feckless, weak, pussyfoot ass Democratic leaders have gone, and instead of saying, I'm going to put money behind the progressive candidate, they're infighting. They have such a problem with progressives. They infight with the progressives. They literally put money on the books of Republican candidates just so that a progressive won't get in there. You will sit back and allow Republicans to censure members of your own party who are speaking against the murder and genocide of entire groups of an entire population of people. You have nothing, no smoke for the Republicans then, right? You are full-throated voting to censure a member of your own party, right? But now you're gonna go and support Mike Johnson and his fuck shit. I won't have it. I won't have it. I'm sorry. I have to call it out like it is. I have to call it as it is. You know, some people don't agree with that. Oh no, El Teddy, you can't say nothing about the Dems because if you say something about the Dems, then the conservatives and Republicans win. They're winning anyway. The stupid ass Dems are voting to keep them in office. The fuck we got to lose? No, I'm not saying I'm going to go out and vote Republican by no stretch of the imagination. Am I going to do that? But what I'm saying is to all of those people who always say, "Oh, you can't speak ill about the Democratic Party and their leadership." Yes, the fuck I can, because they're weak and feckless. They're always trying to play nice with people who don't play nicely. Like, I don't even understand it. Y'all sat there. Y'all did it when Obama was in the seat. Y'all let fucking Mitch McConnell run roughshod over y'all and say, fuck you. Even though it's constitutional for him to get a vote, fuck you. I won't do it. Get your life. You have an opportunity to take control of the House, and instead of being leaders and saying, you know what, we're here for the people, we're going to take control and we're going to try and get some shit passed because we have a Democratic Senate and we can get some shit through. Instead of letting the Republicans implode, what did you say? Oh yeah, we're going to make sure we keep Mike Johnson. Racist ass Mike Johnson, bigoted ass Mike Johnson, discriminatory ass Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson, who has voted and put in legislation that was anti every minority on this planet. And that's the person that you want to back. That's the hill that you want to die on. I would have rather you said, we're going to vote to keep Kevin McCarthy in there. Mike Johnson? Girl. I'm not doing this with y'all. I told y'all I was spike. It is the sugar spike moment. I'm spiking out, y'all. I don't understand it. I do not understand it, but this what y'all got going on. This what the fuck we got going on. Let me move on because listen, I could be here for 45 minutes dragging these people, and I got too much to talk about today. Listen, let me go with God because, but I want y'all to stay. I'll say it. Stay woke. See what's happening here. Understand what's happening here. I agree with you totally, Cajun. We are on our own. We are on our own. These people aren't here for our are here to do us any good. They're not here for our benefit at all. They're here to line their pockets with monies that they take from big corporations, that monies that they, take when they're on their campaign trail, keeping promises that they done made. Damn the American public. Damn the atrocities happening in this country. Damn the fact that y'all are taking us back to 19th century America with 21st century technology. They don't give a shit. They just care about who's the next big corporation that's going to give me some money so I can do their bidding. When Nancy Pelosi said that she was giving up y'all who've been with me going all the way back, y'all know I've been screaming this. I told y'all when Nancy Pelosi said she was giving up the speakership, I told y'all, I said, if Hakeem Jeffries, and I love Hakeem Jeffries, that is my frat brother, all of that in the third. But I told y'all, if Hakeem Jeffries took the speakership, that it will be more of the same. And they were not truly trying to turn over a new leaf and allow young leadership. They wanted more of the same and more of the fuck shit. We might as well have Pelosi and Clyburn and them back in there. I'm not doing this. I got to move on. Go with God. This is the story I teased yesterday, y'all. Let me give y'all this story. If you are triggered easily, you might want to, I'm just warning you now, trigger warning. When you hear this story, I'm just giving you that warning now. Now, let me read this for you. Body cam footage shows a Georgia cop pulling a man over for speeding, then following the driver to his home and tasering him just to retrieve a ballpoint pen. Oh, it's going to get worse. Got to put the hat on straight for this one. News outlets are reporting the incident happened in December of 2023 when a Greenville police officer stopped 30-year-old Corian Bray for speeding. The body cam footage shows the officer handing Bray the traffic citation and a pen to sign. After Bray signs the ticket, he keeps the pen and drives off. The officer is heard yelling after Bray to give him his pen back. Quote, "The motherfucker, he stole my fucking pen." End of quote. The officer shouted in the video. The officer, alongside a Meriwether County Sheriff's deputy, followed Corian Bray to his home and met Bray outside where the officer demanded the pen. Quote, "Give me my pen, then you're going to jail." End of quote. The officer tells Bray. Quote, "I don't have your pen." End quote. Bray shouts back. Quote, "Give it to me or I'm going to tase you." End of quote. The officer says on camera. The officer unholsters his taser and points it at Bray. Moments later, the officer tasers Bray while a deputy forces him to the ground. Quote, "I can't feel my leg, bro." End of quote. Bray said as the deputy pinned him down. Bray was arrested and taken into custody. Police charged him with obstruction and theft by taking. Quote, "If he had complied, none of this would have happened. Our SOP says verbal, hands-on, less lethal, and lethal, and he followed protocol." End of quote. That's according to Greenville Police Chief Wayne Frazier. Police Chief Frazier was asked whether the cop should have tasered Bray. He said, quote, "Well, I can't answer that because I wasn't there." End of quote. Bray told news outlets that his leg was broken in 2 places during the encounter, and he's still experiencing pain nearly 5 months after the night of the traffic stop. Quote, I think it was about trying to show authority. I think that's what it was about. It wasn't right." End of quote. And that's what Mr. Bray had to say. I don't need to read no further. Y'all see what happened here. Listen. Hey, Really B. Hey, L said, the man mistakenly took you gave the man the pen. Hey, Ravine, the man to sign the ticket. The man probably forgot. Listen, he was probably already upset that he had to got this ticket. Signed the ticket, gave you the thing back, and just went on and drove off. You clearly did not know that he didn't return the pen at first, because you would have said, "Hey, don't forget to give me my pen." But once you remember that he drove off, you had a point to prove. They literally went and asked this man, where's my pen? I don't know where your pen is. I don't got no pen. Tased the man, pinned him to the ground, broke his leg in 2 places. All about a goddamn pen. This is what y'all got going on. This is what y'all have going on in these yet to be United States of America. This is in the great state of Georgia if you need him. L. Sid, you just gonna roll up in my class late? Hey, V. Carter. This is what y'all got going on. I told y'all it was spiky. I guess the silver lining is we're just glad that he's still with us, because left to themselves, they would have shot the man dead over a fucking ballpoint pen. This is what we got going on. They would have shot him dead. Shot him dead all over a goddamn pen. Let me move on because I'm spiking out. Let me move on. It just keeps getting worse. In more sugar spiky news, this young lady you see here, her name is Reagan Gray. That's Gray with a G. Corion's name is Bray with a B. Anyway, her name is Reagan Gray. Let me read you all about her. She's an Arkansas teacher who has been charged with sexually assaulting a 15-year-old student. She allegedly groomed the teen at Emmanuel Baptist Church in Little Rock, Arkansas, and flooded the teen with nude photos daily. She sent naked pictures on a daily basis to the boy after beginning the abuse in the fall of 2020 at Emmanuel Baptist Church in Little Rock, once attended by ex-President Bill Clinton. I don't know why we needed to know that, but I'll keep going. The church sent her for counseling after the boy's parents discovered text messages alluding to the affair on the son's phone, but she was welcomed back within weeks and resumed her abuse. The pair had met in her car and in her Monticello apartment until May 2021, but the boy told the investigators he could not remember if he responded to her demands for naked images in response to her torrent of nude photos. Quote, I don't have explicit memory of doing that, but with how often she requested it, it probably did happen. End of quote. That's according to the young man who's 15 years old. She was teaching at Little Rock Christian Academy, where she met her alleged victim at the church, where he was also a member of the student ministry. The student told detectives that Miss Gray found out his phone number through the group chat for the church's music program. The boy's parents confronted Miss Gray and informed head pastor Steve Smith after discovering a series of text messages. Head pastor Steve Smith said he confronted Miss Gray and suspended her from the student ministry despite her insistence that her relationship with the boy was not sexual. The police were not informed, and the church assigned Miss Gray an accountability partner in the shape of head pastor Smith's wife, Ashley. So wait a minute. I'm just going to let's chronicle what's going on here, okay? Just want to make sure we understand, because I don't know what y'all want from me. So you met this little 15-year-old boy because you're teaching at the Christian Academy now. This is MAGA land, okay? This is Trump country, okay? Arkansas, down there where you got Governor Quasimodo, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and her level brand of fuck shit. She probably don't care. Remember, one of her first acts as governor was to get rid of child labor laws. So if you're looking for her to give a shit about children and the abuse that children could suffer, please don't look for her for any help over there, okay? Please don't look for her. So when the parents found the naked pictures of this woman, take it to the pastor. Pastor say, oh, well, we will take care of this. And instead of calling the police, you suspend her for a little bit and have your wife supervise her I'm sorry. Oh, let me get the correct term. I'm sorry. Your wife became the your wife was her accountability partner. Girl, oh, we're not done yet. Let me continue. A police affidavit claims that Miss Gray resumed her abuse after returning from her counseling, switching her communications with the boy to Snapchat. Oh, you thought she was going to be deterred? Oh, once she found out y'all wasn't going to call the police and all she had to do was do a couple weeks of counseling and have an accountability partner, Mama was smart. Okay, I won't send no more text messages. We'll do this via Snapchat. That way the evidence deletes right away. It was not until a counseling session with head pastor Smith in September of last year that Miss Gray admitted the relationship had been sexual in nature and had continued after her suspension. Police were called, and the boy told FBI investigators that the pair had relations between 5 and 10 times during the fall of 2020 alone. He said Miss Gray performed oral sex on him, but the pair did not have intercourse in order for him to stay pure, the affidavits record. I can't make this shit up. Because, yeah, I can slob your knob. I can suck your dick. You can eat my box too. But as long as your dick don't go in my cooch, long as there's no coitus, you'll stay pure. Girl, I can't. Let me keep going. I can't with y'all. By then, she had been hired as a teacher at Sylvan Hills Middle School in Sherwood, but she was suspended by Pulaski County Special School District in February after it learned of this investigation. Miss Gray was charged with a single felony count of sexual assault teenager against a teenager between September 2020 and May 2021 and was freed on $20,000 bond on $20,000 bail after turning herself into Little Rock police last Wednesday. Her attorney said she denies the charge and says she expects her name to be cleared. Her attorney said, quote, "We trust the judicial system," which is code language for this is a white woman with pretty blue eyes and blonde hair. And when she gets in this courtroom and puts on her weapon of choice, her white woman's tears, she will absolutely be cleared. That's what that means. He said Mrs. Gray's arrest had been reported to the church's, I'm sorry, head pastor Smith resigned from his post as headmaster earlier in the month, and interim executive pastor Mark Carter said the case had caused distress to worshipers at the 128-year-old church that routinely attracted nearly 1,000 people to its services. He said Mrs. Gray's arrest had been reported to the church's new Caring Well team to assess the situation and determine what actions or steps will be taken. The new pastor went on to say, quote, "We are grieved over this situation, hurting for the young man affected and praying for all involved." End of quote. White America. White America. But you got a black man being tackled to the ground, tased, leg broken in 2 places, all about a ballpoint pen. But this whore over here can sexually assault a 15-year-old multiple times. And y'all give her bail and all. She get her get out of jail free card and is expecting to be let out. El Sid, I'm doing everything I can not to spike out, but the way my sugar levels are set up, let me take me a piece, one of these good gummies, because the way I'm set up, I'm spiking out, y'all. Y'all see what's going on here, right? Hmm. You say Miss Bray should apply for the headmaster job, child. I don't know how old she is. Hell, I don't even care. The woman says she wanted to make sure the little boy stayed pure. So allegedly, he's still pure. Mm-mm. V. Carter. Ain't no traumatization here. There's no traumatized here. Mm-mm. He is pure. Pure as the driven snow, according to her. I'm just telling you what the woman said. Her lawyer says that they expect her to be fully exonerated. I'm just saying. Like you said, L said, we ain't got drag queens are our worries, not these women. We don't need to worry about these white. Do you see that beautiful, pure lily white face, that blonde hair? That's oh no. She made sure that that young man stayed pure. But make sure we castigate and vilify the drag queens who don't want to do anything but read to children in schools. That's the problem. The problem is the drag queens, not this woman who sexually assaulted a 15-year-old over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, no, 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 no. She's not the problem. I don't know what y'all want from me. I just read the stories. Let me move on before I get triggered. In more sugar spiking news, I told y'all the sugar spike segment was lit today. Lit. I'm not gonna even read the headlines to this, okay? I'm gonna just read the story and let y'all do what y'all want, okay? Mm. I'm just read the article. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with it. Because I have nothing else. I'm Whitney Houston at this point. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. After volunteering his phone to investigators, a restaurant employee in Houston found himself facing much bigger problems than just those of allegedly putting his penis on food items at work. Othello Holmes, 27, now faces 5 counts of possession of child pornography and indecent assault per news outlets. He also obviously is no longer employed at the restaurant where all his troubles started. The case against Mr. Holmes started on April 4th when the manager of Culture Restaurant in Houston reached out to the Harris County Sheriff's Office with video of Mr. Holmes allegedly putting his genitals onto and into food. He reportedly admitted to putting it into jelly, telling investigators that, quote, he had a sexual urge. However, he stopped himself before he ejaculated, end of quote. Y'all need me to read the quote again. Here's the quote. He had a sexual urge. However, he stopped himself before he ejaculated, end of quote. He further said that he has a history of sexual offenses due to frequent sexual urges for which he believes he needs help. The That's where the indecent assault charges stem from. But things took an even darker turn after Mr. Holmes agreed in writing on April 15th to allow authorities to investigate his phone. It was there, authorities say, they found even more disturbing material. Quote, we kept investigating this person, and boy, I'm glad we did, because we got a subpoena for his phone, and we found some really horrible things on his phone. End of quote. And that's according to Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen. Mr. Rosen, the constable, said, quote, I can tell y'all this individual is a predator. We found child pornography, and we are fearful that he potentially may have at some point molested young children. End of quote. According to the sheriff's office, their investigators discovered more than 100 images of child pornography as well as 5 videos. Another discovery was an alleged screenshot of a chat with someone named Princess, where Holmes lamented, quote, super pervy yesterday. I wish I had access to kids. End of quote. The content of the videos included minors from infancy to teen engaging in various sexual acts, including intercourse, as well as one of Mr. Holmes fondling himself while lying next to a child estimated to be about 6 years old, per court documents. He was purportedly identified in the clip by investigators by his tattoo and the bedding from other videos. I don't need to read it. This gets worse and worse and worse. But wait, it gets better because he has been booked in Harris County Jail and has a bond of $50,000. Because that's what you want to do. You want to give a bond to people who have charges of child pornography, right? We want to give bond to people who are predators, right? This is what we're doing in the great state of Texas. Because the great state of Texas, oh yes, Governor Hot Wheels wants to make sure we lock up all the drag queens. We keep a young man out of school because he has dreads, but somebody who's a known child predator, give him a bail, let him out. Nothing to see here. That's what we got going on in the great state of Texas. Next time I go to Houston, I ain't eating nothing. Just know that I ain't eating nothing. I'm going on a fast. I won't be eating nothing. I won't be eating a goddamn thing next time I go to Houston. The man said he put his meat in there. He said, y'all'll be okay. At least he ain't ejaculate. You heard him. The sugar spike moment. It's a lot going on today. In more sugar spiky news, this is Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. This case is in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. The Starbucks on West Kenosha is closed for renovations, but before the construction started, a man was oh, I forgot to get to his picture. I'm sorry. But before the construction started, a man was arrested after being accused of driving through a Starbucks naked multiple times. Quote, that is crazy, end quote, said Alexandria Moore, who works across the street at a music studio. She went on to say, quote, my students or their moms go over there to bring them coffee or stuff. I think they would be pretty disturbed themselves if they saw this, end of quote. According to an affidavit, a Starbucks employee said Michael Billingsley was making his way through a drive-through and hopped out of his car naked while waiting for his drink on March 30th at 6 a.m. The victim told Broken Arrow police that Mr. Billingsley was, quote, 100% naked, end quote, and said that this was the second time she knew of this happening at the store. On April 6th at 6 a.m., the affidavit said it happened again. And this time, the manager noticed Billingsley was also watching porn as he drove. On April 9th, police presented the victim and the manager a lineup of photos. They both positively identified Mr. Billingsley as the suspect. And that's when the police went to his house and, took care of him. Listen, he admitted to going to the Starbucks drive-through multiple times naked as an exhibitionist to see the, quote, pretty girls, end quote, who worked the window. He said he also did it at a Starbucks location in Tulsa. according to arrest records, he always ordered the same thing, a large iced Americano. And that's one of the ways they started to identify him. Y'all people got a lot going on. I don't have it to do. Sir, I can't. It's too much. It's too much. The sugar spike moment just got a lot going on. Like, girl, it's just a lot fucking going on. I can't, sir. I ain't even got time to give to you, sir. I'm running away from you like your hairline is, sir. I can't do it. Go with God. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. In another sugar spiky. So, you know what? I think it appropriate. Let me show the video first. There is video here. Hold on. This happened in the great state. Well, not state. This is in um Washington D.C. and this is Washington D.C. Let me cue this. Let me make this big because I need you to see the I need you to see this. Hold on. Let me take that down. Let's make this big. All right. Can y'all see that? All right. Here's the video.
Yeah. You got it. What are they doing?
I don't know. I was wondering that myself.
What do they do? It's kind of humiliating.
Yeah.
It's humiliating. You're at a protest. All right, let's get the young black kid.
It's always the young black kid.
Let's get the young black kid, and let's pull his pants and put a flashlight up his ass. But then the white cops leave, and they leave it to the black cops. I see that a lot in D.C.
Okay, that's the video. Let me give you the story. So we have some. Let me read the article. Now that you've seen the video, let me get to the story. DC Metro Police responded to a viral video that quickly drew backlash online after it was purported to show a group of officers pulling down a black teen's pants to search him. That video, originally posted on X and Instagram, has amassed hundreds of thousands of views since it was posted on Saturday, April 27th. It shows police crouching down behind the boy and pointing a flashlight at his rear end while his hands are cuffed behind him. Many viewers decried what looked like unethical and invasive police conduct on display. That weekend, several protests broke out in the DC area against the Biden administration's response to Israel's ongoing war campaign in Palestine. Police stopped the boy as he was riding his bike through a protest outside the Washington Hilton, where the White House Correspondents' Dinner was held. Atlanta Black Star reached out to the Metropolitan Police Department for details, but they did not get any comments. A spokesperson, though, did confirm that multiple officers dragged the boy for attempting to ride through the protest because it was dangerous, but no criminal charges resulted from the stop. Quote, officers stopped a juvenile male for attempting to ride a bike through a demonstration. The juvenile did not obey lawful commands given by officers on the scene. A stop was conducted and he was sent on his way. End of quote, according to the spokesperson. The Metropolitan Police representative also clarified that the police officers in the video were captured trying to loosen the teen's handcuffs after he complained that they were too tight. I don't need to read no more. An interview was done with a bystander who watched it and who spoke with one of the black officers at the scene of the detainment. That officer told the interviewer that the boy refused to turn around after being told by police to find a different bike route, so they detained him. She said she saw at least 3 or 4 officers tackle him to the ground. That innocent bystander also asked the officer why they arrested the boy. And the officer reportedly told her, quote, "You don't know if this kid was on his way to kill somebody. You don't know if he had a bomb or a knife or if he was planning to rob someone." End of quote. I'm spiked out, y'all. I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't know what y'all want from me. I really don't know what y'all want from me. I keep telling y'all, it don't matter if the police officers are white, black, blue, and purple, blue or purple. The problem isn't the color or race of the police. The problem is the police just in general. Like, really? I listen. I got to. I'm with you, Ravi. I'm spiked out. This is what we got going on. This is what they're doing to us. In our last sugar spike story, I did want to give just an update on the courageous college students across this country who are still out here saying, "Fuck what you heard. We're here for it." Here's the recent news. At least 36 student people, I should say, I don't know if they're all students, but at least 36 protesters were detained at the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill this morning, according to the school. 6 of the protesters were arrested and taken to Orange County Magistrate's office, where they were charged with trespassing. They were later released with a written promise to appear. 3 of the 6 are UNC students, while the other 3 are not affiliated with the school. The other 30 protesters were cited for trespassing and released on site, according to the university. 13 were UNC students and 17 were not affiliated with the university. In other campus unrest, 5 people were arrested during a demonstration at my beloved alma mater, Florida State University, today, this afternoon, I should say. Quote, "Anyone who was arrested today made a conscious choice to engage in unlawful conduct." End of quote. And that's according to FSU officials. 2 of the 5 individuals were current FSU students. The school said the demonstration of a small group was held on Landis Green for multiple days. Landis Green, for those you don't know, it's a big green or lawn in front of the library, in between Landis Hall and and Stroger Library. Very popular area. Quote, "The university's rules and regulations have been explained repeatedly over several days, and the group had been compliant until this afternoon. Today's arrests occurred after the individuals ignored multiple requests and warnings to comply with a lawful order." End of quote. School officials say they will continue to enforce university rules, and any violence, disruption of exams, destruction of property, intimidation, threats, and harassment will be handled by law enforcement and campus officials. Protests on college campuses around the Israel-Hamas war also continue today into their second week, just as many universities wrap up their spring semester and prepare for graduation ceremonies in the coming weeks. More than 1,000 people have been arrested by law enforcement on various campuses. Classes were canceled on the last day of school at the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill. They canceled all classes today as protests continued. Students occupied the building over at Columbia University at Hamilton Hall. One of the campus buildings occupied is the same building that was occupied during a 1968 student protest. And the students face expulsion, according to the university. Buildings on other college campuses have also been occupied by protesters, including Clio Hall, home of the graduate school at Princeton University, and at Cal Poly Humboldt. Police say they have cleared buildings occupied by protesters since last week. Portland State University officials have asked the city's police department to help remove protesters they said had broken into and occupied a university library Monday evening. Brown University student protesters have reached an agreement to disband their encampment after the university agreed to hold a vote on divestment from companies that support Israel, according to the protest organizers. Virginia Commonwealth University school officials said in a statement 13 people were arrested and charged with unlawful assembly and trespassing during a protest on campus Monday night. Nearly 880 people were arrested at University of Texas Austin yesterday relating to protests, and 82 people were also arrested yesterday at a protest encampment on the lawn of Virginia Tech's Graduate Life Center. In Canada, McGill University requested police assistance amid protests on campus. Lawmakers on both sides, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, have denounced the escalation of protests and vandalism. House Speaker Mike Johnson announced Tuesday that Republicans are launching, quote, a house-wide effort to crack down on anti-Semitism on college campuses, end of quote. And that's the latest. That's the latest on a lot of the unrest, social unrest around the country. I applaud these kids. Get it, kids. Get it, get it, get it. Don't stop. Get it, get it. The kids are out here letting it be known there will be a price to pay. If Joseph Robinette and the Dems don't understand, this is your base. These are the people who are likely Democratic voters. And you believe that it's a good idea to basically tell them, y'all too young, y'all don't understand what's going on. Fuck you, fuck your life. We don't care how you feel. You can protest all you want. We'll put you in jail. And you believe, see, states like Florida, Texas, they don't give a damn. But you're talking about Columbia and some of these other schools that are in blue states, in areas where you are depending on those votes to help you get over the hump, and you over here fuck it off. And what will happen is these kids will either not turn out, or they will check every other box except for the president, just to send a message. And if you think they won't, okay, you need these votes, but y'all playing around. Mind you, you just signed a bill that could possibly ban TikToks. Y'all ain't doing, but at the same breath, Democrats, y'all banning TikToks. Y'all telling these kids y'all are okay with funding a whole genocide, and then you expect them to come and vote for you all come this fall. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Yeah, we talked about that, Ravine. We talked about that, I think, on Silly Saturday or yesterday, how those students at Morehouse have vehemently told their president that they want no parts of it. No parts of it. Because President Biden is supposed to come and speak at their graduation. They don't want no parts of it. But this is Morehouse. I don't suspect Morehouse. They may do some type of protest, but it'll be real, real cute. You know what I'm saying? It'll be something real subtle. It won't be nothing like, we here for this. We'll see. That's the end of our Sugar Spike segment, y'all. I promise. Let's get to some better news. So that right there, that is Puff Daddy's daughter. Her name is Chance. Her name is Chance, and she that's Haley and Chloe Bailey's little brother. His name is Branson. They went to the prom, and that's the photos of them going to the prom. That's real crude. That's real crude. They look real crude together. I like it. They look real crude. Young love. Y'all can call it puppy love, but it's still love to the puppy, okay? You might call it puppy love, but it's still love to the puppy, okay? So it was real cute to see them. Now y'all know it's prom season, so y'all gonna see everything, child. We may have to do a whole video with all of the crazy prom outfits and stuff like that. We may have to do a review of all of the crazy prom outfits for 2024. But shout out to the kids, okay? Shout out to them. Real cute, real crude, real crude. Um the sound you heard earlier today was the ether that shattered the atmosphere when Kendrick Lamar woke up and said, I choose violence. Now, Kendrick Lamar released earlier this morning his diss track against Drake, Wheelchair Jimmy. Uh, mm, mm. This is about the closest that Gen Z is going to get to an ether. Now, there'll never be another ether. Let's be clear. There will never be another ether. However, this is the closest that this is the closest that Gen Z will get to an ether. This is the closest that they will get. I'm just being honest. The way, I mean, I just needed somebody and stop the carnage. You know what I'm saying? Just tap out. Just somebody come tap out. Because the way, listen, the way Kendrick Lamar bodied this young man, it. Now I'm sure Drake is over there with his ghostwriter giving him some sloppy toppy asking his ghostwriter to have a good diss track on getting the good diss track ready, but sir, it don't even matter whatever you come out with. It don't matter because we're going to know that it's not you, sir. First of all, you don't write, and the shit you do write nobody wants to hear. I'm just saying. Like, how do you wake up to this? Let me give y'all some of the lyrics. Quote, you're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been your collection. I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. No, know you a master manipulator, a habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Those are lines from the song, and that's the weak stuff. That's the stuff that's just to get you in the door. He really stuck. He told the man he wasn't black. That's what he told him. Oh, you want to hear more lyrics? Hear more lyrics. Quote, we ain't got to get personal. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that'll make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critiques, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. This always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the walk. I hate the way you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate that the way that you dress. I hate the way that I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct. I hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. I noticed I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. More lines from the song. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gonna make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed on me. It's just so. I was listening to it. I was like, oh, somebody stop it. Stop the. Where's the referee to throw the red flag? Jesus. He said, I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck who you hang with. I hate the way that you walk. And he went on. That's the way he said before. I hate the way you walk and all of that stuff. It's just a mess. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. Surprise. He went on to say, surprise you wanted that feature with Quest. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringe worthy. It ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. It's I, just go listen to it. Drake, wheelchair Jimmy, listen, sir. Why do you pick a fight with likes to fight guy? Hey, Ina, why do you pick a fight with likes to fight guy? He likes to fight because he's good at it. Why are you over here bothering this man? You should have left him alone. You know, it be like that. These people be around here running their mouths, you know, all of this, that, and the third, and they be thinking that they done got away unscathed because you don't say nothing to their raggedy ass. And so they be like, and wheelchair Jimmy be around here prancing around and shit like that, like he got it like that, like somebody's scared of him. And sir, just don't respond, please, sir. Just don't respond, please. Just go away. Don't respond, wheelchair Jimmy, please. Go with God, please. Just go with God, sir. Go with God. Go with God. Uh, excuse me. Yeah. I don't know what y'all want from me. I just report the stories. This is as bad as the Sugar Spike segment. We got people getting bodied over here. It's a dead body over over there. Like I feel like we're in Boys in the Hood. Want to see a dead body? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Want to see a dead body? Girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Drake. All I got for you, Drake, is go with God. In other news today, so that is Kanye and his former manager, Boo Thiam. And he's being sued for allegedly attacking a woman and causing permanent disability. Weeks after Kanye was named in some lawsuits, his former a manager is also facing allegations of excess violence stemming from an incident that allegedly took place a couple years ago. Reportedly, Boo Thiam is being sued by a woman named London Knight, who says he attacked her on or about May 2nd, 2022. In her filing, the plaintiff claims the two were at an event where he became enraged and attempted to take her phone, yelling, quote, "I don't give a fuck. You don't know who I am." End of quote. The woman's allegations in the lawsuit continue, stating that she felt, quote, startled and scared, end of quote, as she attempted to create space from Kanye West's ex-manager and the singer Akon's brother by moving towards security. However, she alleges that he proceeded to grab her arm and take her bag, causing harm that she argues was intentional and, as she claims, left her, quote, disabled and may be disabled in the future, end of quote. Her lawyers reportedly also argued that, quote, Thiam intended to cause and did cause a harmful contact, end of quote. They added in the lawsuit that she is suffering from extreme mental anguish and physical pain. Sir, this is why y'all can't just be putting your hands on anybody. Run that woman her money. Go ahead, end this now. Your brother is Akon. Your former client was Kanye, sir, just get that means you got a little bit of change. Just pay this woman off because this ain't gonna end well, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. It's not gonna end well, sir. I don't know what to tell you. Run that woman her coins so you can go on with life. Just give her some money. Just break her off. A nice chunk of change, and you know. I'm just saying. Now locked up won't let me out, child. But yeah, that's Akon brother. Child, you know how we feel about Akon. We don't even like Akon around here. So the fact that you Akon brother, that's not helping your cause, sir. Sir, go with God. Um, Neon's girlfriend Ariel Hill basically said, "Leave her motherfucking man alone, y'all. That we need to leave him alone." That's what she said. She said we need to leave him alone. Let me read this. As R&B sensation Neo faces dire family drama, his girlfriend Ariel Hill took to Instagram to publicly support him. She shared a clip from his Tiny Desk concert in her Instagram story, captioning it with the words of admiration. Quote, proud of you, accountability, owning your shit, and not letting anyone tell you different about yourself. Everyone messes up, but a lot of people will not admit it because they are too busy judging others for things they know nothing about. End of quote. The reposted clip featured NeyYo performing his new song 2 Million Secrets. In a heartfelt caption, NeyYo expressed that the song symbolized personal growth and accountability. We don't care what it symbolizes. Listen, ma'am, first of all, you need to watch your motherfucking tone when you talking to us and tweeting at us, because we ain't do a goddamn thing to NeyYo. Nothing at all. NeyYo is the one out here, assaulting people. NeyYo is the one out here shoving his spoon into every sugar bowl he can and possibly getting spoon shoved into his sugar bowl. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. He's the one doing all of this weird fuck shit. And you telling us that accountability and all of this shit. Get the fuck away from us and watch your fucking tone when you talk the fuck to us. Who the fuck are you talking to? You the one who over there dealing with somebody who openly said in public that he cheats on you left, right, and sideways, and why y'all bothering him? You better get the fuck away from us and leave us the fuck alone. Renee, go tell her to leave us the fuck alone. Because we don't have this type of time. Fuck she talking to. Let me move on. I bet we already been triggered today. We started off with the sugar spike segment. So we ready to nuck if you buck. We'll fuck you up today, lady. We will fuck you up. These thumb thugs nowadays, they love being thugs with their thumbs. Girl, don't make us fuck you up. In our last story of the day, now with the picture this big and close, I didn't know who these women was because I really don't care. These Xavier people, I'm sure Xavier know who these women are right there by their face. But just looking at when I first saw the picture, I looked at them. I said, "Who are these ladies?" But I'm telling you, Xavier, tell me who these people are without me even saying who they are, because I promise you, he know both of them. Who is Xavier? Xavier. Because most of us in the chat, like, who are these? Who are them? I know their faces, but who are they again? Chat. Chat. That's JT and Asian Doll. Well, they got beef. Asian Doll got smoked for JT. She accused JT um of copying her style, claiming that JT made fun of her fashion looks in the past. In a recent post, Asian Doll wrote on Twitter, quote, "This bitch want my style so fucking bad. I might have to get back on my real doll shit because the same hoes talked about my boots is the same hoes falling on stage in boots." End of quote. Uh, She went on to say that, quote, the industry is the only place where hoes will literally hate your style and a couple years later pop up with the same look, end of quote. She then tweeted more saying, quote, JT got my whole style. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That dog shit been me. Hoes ain't never been on that type of shit. End of quote. Ma'am, I don't know. I don't even pay attention to y'all. These hoes, these be thinking that they done invented stuff, shit that done been going on for years and years and years, and now they think that, girl, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. You ain't gonna go out there and fight her. You not gonna go out there and make her mouth look like ketchup. I promise you that. You gonna go over there and make her mouth look like ketchup because all of this talking you doing. Girl, real girls do real things. Y'all know how we say over here. Real girls do real things. So what you gonna do? You gonna talk about it or be about it? Real girls do real things. Now what? Because all this talking back and forth, girl, we don't have this type of time. We don't have it to do, ma'am. We do not have it to do with you. We don't have this type of time for you, honey. Sweetheart, dear one, doll baby, love bug. We don't have this type of time at all. Don't care. We don't care. We don't. We don't care. I mean, anybody else have anything? Because I ain't got nothing for these ladies. I don't have nothing for them. I told you I'm Whitney Houston today. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. This is a proverbial thank you, Cassandra. Hashtag ABC. A bitch just came. Go with God. I'm on my AB today. Go with God. We don't give a damn. Moving on. Um, that's all we got today. Cause I ain't got nothing else. The sugar spike segment took me out today. Took me all the way out today. Okay, all the way out today. But we had to get to some of that stuff today. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself today. I enjoyed being here. Shout out to the people who came and saw us last night on the whether you like it or not panel. We had a good time last night on the whether you like it or not panel. If you didn't go catch us, go check us out. Watch the replay over on Busy Blues channel. Give him some clicks and views. We'll be over here at some point on my channel. And when we do come over here on my channel, y'all make sure y'all around here because we're going to have a good time. I saw one of the new ladies, Xavier put it in the chat. We saw one of the new ladies. I guess that's who they got replacing Candace because she married to a white man. So that's the only one I saw. Don't worry, the members only chat don't miss nothing. I might have missed it. The members only chat don't miss nothing. Everything goes in the members only chat. They don't play around. You had a good time last night, Ravina. Well, that's good. Did you have a good time today? Did y'all enjoy yourselves today? Let me know. I enjoy being here for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself today because I enjoyed y'all. Listen, I'm about to send y'all over there to Really Be because she getting ready to get started. Hey, Crispies, what's going on, boo? I know you over there in Los Angeles. You might have just got out of class. You might have school just might have got out over there, Crispies. You just got out of just got off work. The bell just rang. What's going on? I feel like we never left the sugar spike moment. 2 days in a row of spiking out. We're gonna have diabetes. Now we're gonna have diabetes. Child. Yeah. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Thank y'all so much. You blame Amanda Seals. I blame that whore too. Who is my man? Girl. She just posted who is my man? Because let's go have us a good cocktail. I'm about to, Harold, because I got tomorrow as a travel day. But now really be telling me that we got an interview to do tomorrow. God. So I'm gonna have to travel faster than I thought I was gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get straight on the road and just ride. Yeah, I got some driving to do in order to make it on time. If the interview is at 7, I might not get on the road till 1, and it takes like 6 hours to get there. Let me see. Let me see how long it take to get there. Hold on. It takes, according to 6 hours and 52 minutes if I leave right now. So if the interview is at, I'm saying, but tomorrow I'm gonna leave early in the day, so it shouldn't be that much traffic. But child, we're gonna we're gonna try and make it. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all out of here. Let me send y'all over there to really be. That's all I got for y'all. I probably I know I got that live tomorrow. I mean that interview tomorrow. I think I'm supposed to be doing another interview tomorrow night as well. So I might have 2 interviews tomorrow night, and that's a travel day for me. I'm gonna do the best I can, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I will, Tracy. You know I will. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out of here. Sending y'all over. Stay tight.